So 2 years ago, we decided to do something a little different, and we introduced a line of guitars that are now called the Avant Garde line. And we said, okay, what do players want? What have we heard over the years? One thing we didn't want to do is compromise how we build the guitars. We said, okay, we're going to change maybe the packaging, change the looks, but we're not going to change any of the attributes that I spoke of earlier about how we build the guitars. So we're going to build a modern style cutaway with the guts and soul of a Gibson Acoustic. 3 things we did on this line which just make it unique and different to Gibson is, first off, we made them with the bodies a little bit thinner. And just from a comfort standpoint, it's just nice. A lot of people, there's a lot of like female players, smaller guys like me always say like, boy, that 200, I just can't do it. It's just too big, or even a full-size dreadnought. So these guitars are just slimmed down just a little bit, about a ½ an inch, just to make it a little bit more comfortable. We're thinking of our demographic market that we're going after. A lot of these younger players play electric and then want to go back and forth from electric to acoustic. So what do they want? They want that feel. They want that feel of their electric guitar when they transition back and forth. So we slimmed down the necks on these just a little bit from our traditional Gibson profiles on the back of the neck. And then we took our fingerboard, which traditionally, if you look at it, it's not flat. It has a 12-inch radius. The fret wires are all curved in a 12-inch radius. We took that on this line of guitars and flattened it out a little bit to a 16-inch radius. And what that does is, because those guys that are playing electric guitars, they love to bend strings. And with that flatter fingerboard, it feels more like an electric guitar. You can bend strings easier, play up the neck easier. So, the Avant Garde line. We have a few different versions of it. This is like what we call the J-45 walnut. It's a J-45 shape.
Bailey Brothers Music Company, where you are the star.
We have a few that are more square shouldered.